Rachel Zegler has been banned by Disney. Yes, you read that right. The lead actress of Snow White is now so much of a liability that the company behind the film wants absolutely nothing to do with her. After months of watching her torch the movie's reputation, insult the original, and alienate potential audiences, Disney has officially pulled the plug on her promotional tour. She was supposed to appear on SNL, Jimmy Kimmel Live, Drew Barrymore, and The Kelly and Mark Show. But Disney executives, in a rare moment of clarity, decided that letting her speak on live television would be about as smart as setting fire to a stack of $100 bills, which, to be fair, they're already doing with this movie. So what exactly did Rachel Zegler do to deserve being muzzled by the studio that cast her as Snow White? Well, for starters, she spent her entire press run bashing the original Snow White. She called it outdated, scoffed at the love story, and made it abundantly clear that she thinks the classic fairy tale, and by extension its fans, are beneath her. Because that's what every moviegoer wants to hear before buying a ticket, the star of the film openly hating the source material. If that wasn't bad enough, she then took things to a whole new level of PR disaster by diving headfirst into Middle Eastern geopolitics, posting the Free Palestine while sitting next to her Israeli co-star, Gal Gadot. Yes, in the middle of a Disney press tour, she somehow managed to turn Snow White into a political battlefield, ensuring that at least half the audience would immediately check out. At this point, Disney must have realized that keeping Zegler away from a microphone was their only option. The UK premiere was the first to get axed, supposedly to avoid backlash, but then things escalated even further when the US premiere was also cancelled. And because nothing screams confidence in your $300 million blockbuster like hiding it in a remote Spanish castle, that's exactly what Disney did. Instead of a big red carpet event, they're now holding a secret press-limited screening in Segovia, Spain, where the only people invited will likely be hand-picked influencers who have been sworn to pretend they liked it. But wait, it gets even worse! Disney had originally planned a massive $10 million promotional event at Disney World where Zegler was supposed to perform as Snow White in front of Cinderella's castle. That too has been cancelled, because even the happiest place on earth isn't willing to take the risk of Rachel Zegler going rogue on stage. Imagine the horror of Bob Iger watching from his office as she launches into a monologue about feminist theory and colonial oppression while surrounded by kids in princess dresses. Not happening. Now, instead of focusing on the train wreck she created, Zegler is apparently considering legal action against Disney, claiming that her promotional appearances were contractually obligated. That's right, the woman who has done more damage to this movie than any critic ever could is now mad that Disney doesn't want her anywhere near it. If you ever needed proof that Hollywood's self-awareness is a myth, here it is. Maybe she should sue herself for single-handedly turning what was supposed to be an easy billion-dollar nostalgia cash grab into one of Disney's biggest PR disasters in history. So, where does this leave Snow White 2025? Well, with a plummeting box office forecast, a non-existent marketing campaign, and a lead actress so radioactive that even Disney won't let her speak, this movie is looking like an all-time failure. Once upon a time, Disney could slap a beloved brand name on anything and watch the money roll in. Now, they have to hold their own premieres in secret just to keep protesters from showing up. At this point, is Snow White 2025 a movie release or a witness protection program?